Hello everybody, welcome to LMC Varsity Sports. I'm Rob Moretti. We're here at the Rhinebeck softball field as the Panthers get set to face the Tuckahoe Tigers, and this is a matchup that has greatness written all over it. Tuckahoe comes in 8-0. Their starting pitcher, Cassie McGrath, has not allowed an earned run since early April 5th to be exact. Rhinebeck, though, they're 7-1. They've got some good pitching of their own. Olivia Dunn, who earlier this season in 1 week threw 3 no-hitters in a row. One game was a 6-inning mercy rule game, but still, that adds up to 20 consecutive plus no-hit innings. So definitely the focus might be on the pitching today, but someone's going to have to scratch some runs across. Rhinebeck comes into the game as the number 10 team in New York State in Class B in softball. Tuckahoe, the number 8 team in Class C. So these two heavyweights will do battle next on LMC TV. All right, we're back and we're ready for some softball. Juliana Romeo will lead off for Tuckahoe on a beautiful day on April 25th. Rhinebeck actually didn't have school today, but everyone had to come in after school hours for this softball game. First pitch from Olivia Dunn, a strike. Rhinebeck in the field in just a second. 0-1 pitch. Outside 1-1. Panthers in the field, outfield left to right, Frioli, Nicole Yanuzzi, and Jackie DeSico. Infield third to first, Prouty and Garcia, Cintron, and Rodriguez. Sam Yanuzzi behind the plate, who just caught that pitch after a swing and a miss by Romeo. And the count 1-2. Just outside, and the count 2-2 on the leadoff hitter Romeo. Rhinebeck has been fortunate with the amount of pitching they've been able to develop over the past 10 plus years. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the first batter faced by Olivia Dunn down on strikes. They had Jess Calvini in the late 2000s, 4 years of, well, really 3+ years of Diana King. She's at NYU now, hitting home runs, playing center field as a freshman, and Olivia Dunn, the sophomore. Goes a strike there, and she's been firing missiles this year. It's a brief period, I think 2 years ago, when Diana King was hurt near the end of a season, where Dunn saw a lot of action in the circle as an 8th grader and pitched well, but 8th grade at the varsity level is not easy. Now she looks like she's ace quality material. 0-2 on Rocco, the Tigers shortstop. Pitch outside 1-2. Cassie McGrath on deck, the just today named LoHUD Player of the Week for last week by the Journal News. Swing and a miss. 2 outs, both on strikeouts by Dunn. And here is the Player of the Week reigning, Cassie McGrath. Hit on the ground towards second. Cintron flips to first. And an easy 1-2-3 inning for Olivia Dunn. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. We're scoreless. We head to the bottom of the first on LMC TV. As the Tigers infield converges on Cassie McGrath, we'll give you the Tuckahoe Tigers in the field from left to right. In the outfield, Romeo, Conti, and Ingram. Infield third to first, O'Toole, Rocco, Corrado, and Castracuco. Jess Berger behind the plate. And Cassie McGrath in the circle. Leadoff hitter for Rhinebeck is Olivia Dunn, the starting pitcher. Mary Cintron and Sam Yanuzzi also due up in the first. First pitch from McGrath is ball one. Hits and runs could be at a premium today, so see a lot of bunting slash hitting as this one goes on and gets more desperate. 2-0 on Dunn. That one in for a strike, 2-0. And we should mention that week that Olivia Dunn threw 3 no-hitters. She was named the Low HUD Player of the Week, so both pitchers in this game, and considering we're only, 3-4 weeks into the season. 3-1 on Dunn. Both starting pitchers have been named the Player of the Week by the local newspaper, so just to give you an idea of the magnitude of this matchup, here's a 3-1 from McGrath. Swing and a miss by Dunn, and the count goes full. Three balls, 2 strikes, and the leadoff hitter Dunn. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So McGrath able to come back from 3-1 and put Dunn down on 2 swings and misses. Here's the Panthers' second baseman, Mary Cintron. Ball 1 for McGrath. That one across for a strike, and early on it looks like maybe Dunn has a little bit better command of the strike zone early, but this is only the 5th batter we're seeing between 2 teams, so can't really draw any conclusions just yet. That one swung on and missed by Cintron, the count 1-2. That one up high. Cintron lays off, the count 2-2. 2-2. Swing and a miss. So just like Dunn, first 2 batters for McGrath go down swinging on strikes. Here's Sam Yanuzzi. You might have heard assistant coach Frank Spadafino say nothing above Rhinebeck, and he preaches to lay off the high pitches. Of course, the Rhinebeck right across the chest of the jersey. That one hits the inside corner, 0-1 on Yanuzzi. On outside 1-1, and Sam Yanuzzi, still young. Started at catcher last year as well. I believe she went all section, or at least all section honorable mention last year. Plenty of time to rack more of those up. This one fouled off behind the plate and out of play. The count 1-2 on Yanuzzi. So McGrath will try to strike out the side here. Yanuzzi will try to put one in play. We'll see what pitch McGrath goes to, 1-2. Yanuzzi lays off one low. Rhinebeck fans, hope you enjoy this game, and after this game we'll have a broadcast of the baseball team for the first time this spring season. They'll take on Hastings. Called strike 3 on the corner. So McGrath able to set down the Panthers in order on strikes. 2 swinging and then Yanuzzi looking. We're through 1 full. No offense yet on LMC TV. So we're back for the top of the second. Lee Berger, Conti, and O'Toole due up for the Tigers. Olivia Dunn somehow the weaker pitcher because she only struck out 2 batters in the first inning instead of 3, but both pitchers have looked like they're on their game so far. That one nips the corner for strike 1 to Berger. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and Dunn quickly up 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, and that just missed for ball 1. One-two pitch, bounced, and it'll be 2-2 on the Tuckahoe cleanup hitter Berger. Be a 2-2 from Dunn. Swing and a miss, strike 3. You start to wonder for this pitching matchup, we might be here all night trying to score runs. Someone's, eventually they're going to have to start just bunting or slap hitting or something. Put the ball in play and try to beat the defense instead of beating the pitcher. Just early on, they'll take their hacks, and here's Alessia Conti. Swing and a miss. A 1 pitch fouled off. In on the hands, and looks like it stung Conti, or maybe got a piece of the hand, but trying to shake it off. That pitch isn't coming in slow either, so doesn't feel good. We'll see if Conti is able to continue this at bat. You can see her pointing to her finger, probably fouled it right off of there, and they'll take a look. I think we're going to have a break here, so count 0-2. We'll take a break as well on LMC TV. Well, Conti went off to get some treatment from the trainer, so Alex Cirabella will come up and pinch hit. And this is not a great situation to be a pinch hitter. She's 0-2 against one of the best pitchers in Section 1. So here's the 0-2. Bunted foul, and that will not be a strikeout. I'm not sure what that is. I thought a foul bump was strike 3, but maybe it was a chop swing. Oh, 2 again. Buzzed her. It's ball 1. Be a 1-2 from Dunn to Cirabella. Called strike 3. It's number 4 on the day for Olivia Dunn. That'll bring up the 6th hitter, Tuckahoe third baseman Sarah O'Toole. Called strike.
Is he worse?
That one fouled off. Count 0-2 on O'Toole. So Dunn trying to strike out the side. Count 0-2 on O'Toole. Bounce the changeup, 1-2. Fastball outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the second. And the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground, foul outside of first. So we will do it again. Another 2-2, base is empty, 2 out. Called strike 3. So Dunn strikes out the side, 5 of 6 outs on strikeouts. We're through 1.5 scoreless on LMC TV. Lee Rodriguez, Garcia, and Proudian due up for Rye-Neck. On defense for Tuckahoe, Juliana Romeo moves from left to center. And Alex Cirabella, who came in for Conti, got hit swinging at that foul ball. She'll go in left. So a little minor change there. And it's a strike to the cleanup hitter, Alicia Rodriguez. 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Between these two teams, 9 batters have come up, and 8 of them have struck out. Swing and a miss by Rodriguez, and the count 1-2. Rodriguez takes outside, count 2-2. Actually, McGrath has gone at least 2-2 on every hitter. 3-2, 2-2, 2-2, now another 2-2. Fouled off, just got a piece to Rodriguez to stay alive. Change up. That's strike 3. Rodriguez just did not see it coming. Here's Alexa Garcia, the Panther shortstop. Fastball up high, 1-0. This pitching between McGrath and Dunn, you're really seeing why these two teams are ranked so high in New York State. Not very hittable. 2-0 on Garcia. Last week, McGrath in 4 games, I believe threw 2 1-hitters and a 2-hitter, or maybe 2 2-hitters and a 1-hitter out of those 4 games. Regardless, it was not a lot of hits. Count now 3-0 on Garcia. Probably see McGrath come over the plate with this one. Swing and a miss. Pitch from McGrath. Just outside. I must have had the count wrong. Now it's full at 3-2. So McGrath throwing a lot of pitches, but so far effective. This one in the air behind short, and just out of the reach of Rocco's glove. Don't think it hit the glove, so I'm going to go single on that one. That's the LMC TV single, because our scoring is certainly not official. But the Panthers have the game's first base runner. Here's the third baseman for Rye-Neck, Alana Proudian, up to the plate. We'll see if they start moving runners, bunting. Playbook opens up when runners get on. Strike from McGrath. This one in the air to right, near the line. It will land fair. Just dunked it in. Garcia had to wait, couldn't tell if it was going to land fair or foul. So back-to-back singles for Rhinebeck. Now they might have something they can build on. Here's Jackie DeSico. Base hit could score a run potentially. Could try a slap hit or a bunt, although you don't want that runner forced out at third. So see what the Panthers right fielder decides to do. One out, runners on first and second, back-to-back singles for the Panthers, their first 2 hits of the game for either team. DeSico takes a strike. The 0-1, low 1-1. So McGrath struck out the first 4 hitters she faced, and then a couple of bloop hits. This one fouled out of play. Lands safely away from spectators. Panthers with 2 bloop hits, one by Alexa Garcia just behind short, and then Proudian, who was able to bloop one down the right field line. The count is 1-2 on DeSico. You know the Panthers want her to put the ball in play somehow. Pitch. Fouled it off. One ball, 2 strikes. One out in the bottom of the second. That one skips. Runners thought about going, but it was blocked nicely by Berger, preventing the advance of the runner. So the count 2-2 now on DeSico. Pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the 5th strikeout by McGrath. That brings up Nicole Yanuzzi. First pitch strike. 2 on, 2 out on 2 bloop singles. Now Yanuzzi trying to drive one in. Count 0-1. Swing and a miss. Yanuzzi down 0-2. Sun peeks out for the first time today. It's been a cloudy day. Fouled off by Yanuzzi, and she will get to see another pitch. Count still 0-2 on Nicole Yanuzzi. That one misses for ball 1. McGrath still has recorded all 5 outs via the strikeout. Everything in play has landed for a hit. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. McGrath strikes out the side and is able to keep Rhinebeck off the board. So we're through 2 full. 2 hits for Rhinebeck that inning, but nothing else. Scoreless on LMC Varsity Sports. We'll be right back. So, top of the 3rd, 7-8-9 due up for Tuckahoe. This is Dylan Corrado, the 7th grader second baseman. Shows bunt. It's a strike. One of 2 7th graders in the starting lineup for Tuckahoe. Class C school, so you're going to see more underclassmen. Count 1-1. Other 7th grader is Juliana Romeo, and Sabrina Rocco is an 8th grader. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Corrado down on the count, 1-2 against Olivia Dunn. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's number 6 for Dunn. Dunn made the inexcusable mistake of having a batter ground out instead of strike out. Back in the first inning, but still doing quite well. That one misses outside. Batter is Denise Castracuco, Tigers' first baseman. The 9-hitter Samantha Ingram is on deck. The 1-0 shows bunt, gets it down. Charging is Rodriguez. Throw to first is in time to Cintrone for out number 2. On the wheel play, you score that one 3-4 as the first baseman Alicia Rodriguez was able to flip it over to Alex Cintron, who was covering. Mary Cintron, I'm sorry. I think Alex Cintron plays for the White Sox. So here's the 9-hitter Ingram. Swing and a miss. Ingram was late. Swing and a miss. Ingram down 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And just able to foul it off was Ingram into the woods. That'll keep this one alive. That one low, count 1-2. That one missed low, and the count 2-2 on Ingram. Top of the third, scoreless. 2 outs, base is empty, and that's strike 3 with a swing and a miss. So Dunn up to 7 Ks through 3 innings. And not much else going on offensively. We're through 2.5, scoreless at Rhinebeck High School on LMC TV. 9-1-2 to up for Rhinebeck. Bottom of the third will be Rosella Salinitro, who is the designated player today. That's a strike, and Rhinebeck in recent years hasn't used this rule a lot, so we'll explain it for you fans in case you're unfamiliar. It's essentially a DH. There are some added intricacies to the rule. But basically, just like in high school baseball, you could DH for any player on the field. She's hitting for Katie Frioli. And the wrinkles come in when you start to substitute them for each other if you want, things of that nature. But for now, we'll just leave it at that. Count quickly 0-2 on Salinitro. She pops it up behind the plate. Berger saw the fence coming up, had to pull up, so the count remains 0-2. Olivia Dunn is on deck. Count still 0-2. Swing and a miss, another strikeout for McGrath. That's 7. And that's because she's only recorded 7 outs. And except for the drop third strike rule, that's about as far as you can go. 7 strikeouts with 7 outs. Here's Dunn. Big swing and a miss. Dunn worked the count full to lead off the game, ended up striking out swinging. She was up 3-1 in that count as well. Got a couple of cuts in. Count 1-1 on Dunn. One from McGrath. Off speed miss, 2-1. That one across for a strike. The count, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Dunn. McGrath has recorded all 7 outs via the strikeout. Here's the 2-2. 8 outs via the strikeout. Here's Mary Cintron. Guess what she did her last time up? She struck out. She takes a first pitch strike here. I like the way this game's moving. Maybe we'll have a fast game, but then you realize if no one scores, we're going to play some extra innings. 0-2 on Cintron, and could be here all night the way these two girls are going. Being 0-2 from McGrath to Cintron. That's ball 1. Just missed inside, 2-2 on Cintron. Sam Yanuzzi is on deck. Only question is, which inning will she hit in next, the 3rd or the 4th? 3-2 on Cintron. McGrath has only allowed 2 base runners, both on bloop singles. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. Cintron probably chased ball 4 there. 3 more strikeouts for McGrath. She has 9 through 3 innings. That's a lot. We're through 3 full, scoreless on LMC Varsity Sports. Top of the order, top of the 4th, the Tuckahoe Tigers against Olivia Dunn. Juliana Romeo. She struck out to lead off the game. She'll try to do better this time. Shows bunt. Pulls it back, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Low ball 2. That's a strike on the corner. The count 2-1 on Romeo. Swing and a miss. Pitch might have been below the knees. It was close. Had some sink on it. And the count 2-2. And the Tigers' leadoff hitter. 2-2 from Dunn. Way late. That's strikeout number 9 for Olivia Dunn. I'm sorry, it's number 8 for Olivia Dunn. I'm sure she'll get to 9, don't worry. So here's Sabrina Rocco, also a strikeout victim in her first at bat. This one on the ground to second. Cintron fields cleanly, throw to first, and that's out number 2. So here's Cassie McGrath in the circle, 9 Ks through 3 innings. At the plate, 0 for 1, ground out to second. McGrath, who also was very successful at the plate last week when she was named Player of the Week. That one's low for ball 1. This one on the ground towards short, charging. Throw to first, off the glove, gets away, stays in play. Proudian came over and cut in front of Garcia to field it. So that's the first base runner. I'm gonna go E5, it could be an E3, it could be a hit, I don't really know. I'm going E5, that breaks up the perfect game. So here's Jess Berger with a runner on first and 2 outs. That's the first base runner for Tuckahoe. Swing and a miss, and boy was Berger late. Fouled off, the count 0-2 on Berger. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first for Tuckahoe. Here's the 0-2 from Dunn. It's a roller, it gets away from Yanuzzi. Wild pitch allows McGrath to go to second. The count 1-2 on Berger. A base hit could put Tuckahoe on the board. Here's the 1-2. To short, fielded cleanly by Garcia, who throws it to first, and that's the inning. Threat extinguished. We're through 3.5. Still scoreless on LMC Varsity Sports. So it'll be 3, 4, 5, heart of the order for the Panthers here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Sam Yanuzzi. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and it's ball 1. Only Panthers who haven't struck out are Garcia and Proudian, who both blooped singles consecutively in the second. Yanuzzi shows bunt again and takes a strike. And as this game gets later, you're going to see more bunting and strategic moves to try to get on base and get over, because clearly hitting the pitching isn't going to work straight up. So 1-1 on Yanuzzi, shows bunt again. This time gets it down. McGrath fields, throw to first in time for the first out. Well, that is noteworthy because that's the first out recorded by McGrath that was not via the strikeout. And that's what you want to see if you're Ryan-Neck, at least make the opposition have to field the ball. Put a few more variables into each out. Here's Rodriguez. Alicia Rodriguez struck out looking her first time up. She takes a first pitch ball from McGrath. That one up high, 2-0. If you start bunting, it makes it a little harder for the pitcher. You want to throw them a pitch that's hard to bunt. This one foul behind the plate. Berger right there, able to squeeze it for out number 2. So here's Alexa Garcia. Garcia had that bloop single right behind short in her first at bat. It was on a payoff pitch. See what she's able to do this time off McGrath. First pitch is ball 1. So maybe these Ryan-Neck bats coming around a little bit. They're making more contact off of McGrath. That one fouled back out of play. Count 1-1. slow pitch came in for a strike. What a changeup from McGrath. Even whacked herself in the leg for emphasis. Here's the 1-2. Just missed, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Garcia just gets a piece to stay alive. Two balls, two strikes, two outs, bases empty, bottom of the fourth. Changeup missed low that time, the count full on Garcia. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3. That's number 10 for McGrath. We're through 4 full at Rhinebeck High School, 0-0 on the scoreboard. 5, 6, and 7 in the order for Tuckahoe in the top of the 5th. Alex Cirabella, who took over for Alessia Conti, shows bunt, misses, that's strike 1. Where Conti in the first inning never actually took the field. I'm sorry, that was in the second inning, but she did take the field, but she was in center. Fouled the ball off the hand. Swing and a miss there by Cirabella. And gonna be helped by the trainer. Probably put some ice on that. Cirabella finished the at-bat and then came out to left, and Romeo moved to center. 0-2 on Cirabella. Swing and a miss. That's 9 Ks now for Dunn. And here's Sarah O'Toole, struck out looking her first time up. Ball 1 on O'Toole. Fouled off by O'Toole. I don't know if we have the best vantage point where we're standing right now, but looked like that could have been up and away, maybe a little bit of a gift. Of course, if you hit it fair, it's not a gift. Count 1-1 on O'Toole. No score through 4. That is a strike, and it's 1-2 on O'Toole. Dunn looking to match McGrath with double-digit strikeouts. She has 9, and here's a 1-2. She has 10. Foul tipped into the glove. So 2 quick outs via the strikeout for Olivia Dunn. Here's Dylan Corrado, who was also a strikeout victim her first time up. Swing and a miss. Loud pop of the glove by Dunn. Hope you knew he has a sponge in there or something to absorb that blow. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Dunn firing the heat now. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Called strike 3. So Dunn, I believe that was 10 pitches for 3 strikeouts. Pretty good. Through 4.5. Guess what? No score. It'll be 6, 7, I'm sorry, 5, no, 6, 7, 8. I can count. Here's Proudian. Ball 1. She is the 6th hitter in the lineup. And she bloop single down the right field line her first time up. That was the last time a Rhinebeck Panther was on base. 8 in a row sent down since then. 7 via the strikeout. That is a strike. Two and one on Proudian. That is a strike, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes from McGrath on Proudian. Fouled. Takes a hop in front of the Tuckahoe dugout fencing, so we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Proudian. The leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 5th inning. Just outside and the count full. This might be a good time to say that neither pitcher has allowed on base on balls today. 3-2 pitch. Pop foul to the right side and over to make the catch in play is Castracuco. That's out number 1. So here's Jackie DeSico. I know in baseball and softball they say it's a game of failure and you're a good hitter if you fail 7 times out of 10, but that one fouled off by DeSico. This has to be a whole different extreme. This is, all right, whose turn is it to look foolish with a bat in their hands? I think everyone has looked foolish with a bat in their hands on both teams today. 0-1 to DeSico. Ball 1. DeSico struck out swinging back in the 2nd. Fouled off the mask. It was louder than anything else. I think Berger's okay. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on DeSico. Panthers teammates trying to will her to a hit. And Berger calls time behind the plate. Looks like she has to check the mask, make sure the helmet's okay. Looks like everything's all right. Now it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes on DeSico. Off speed, hit through the hole between 3rd and short for a base hit. First clean single of the day for Rhineck, 3rd hit overall. So with 1 out, the Panthers have a runner on for Nicole Iannuzzi. The way McGrath's been pitching, I wonder if they maybe try a steal, a hit and run, maybe not a hit and run, maybe more of a bunt and run. First pitch, fouled off by Iannuzzi. This will just miss making the parking lot, fortunately. It's a section of coned off fire zone parking spots. I don't know if they want to keep the fire zone open or if they say, no, you don't want to park here, that's foul ball zone. Regardless, 0-1. It's a strike, but the ball was dropped. DeSico able to take 2nd. She was running on the pitch, so I'm going to give her a stolen base. Another reminder, my scoring is not official in any way. It's an 0-2 count on Iannuzzi, so you won't see anyone bunting to get DeSico to 3rd. Have to make some contact. Here's the 0-2. Called strike 3. That makes 11 for McGrath. Here's Rosella Salinitro. Panthers 9-hitter, she struck out the first time up. And it would be huge for Rhineck if they could get one through the infield here. Fouled off. Was a nice cut from Salinitro. And the ones where you tip it and it goes straight back, they say, are the ones where you just missed. One for McGrath. Popped up. McGrath calling. McGrath catching for out number 3. We are through 5 innings at Rhinebeck High School, and no runners have touched home plate. We'll be back with the 6th on LMC Varsity Sports. So we head to the top of the 6th, scoreless, 8-9-1, due up for the Tuckahoe Tigers. Denise Castracuco, she grounded out. Actually, it was a bunt her first time up. This time, she stabs at the bunt and misses. I think that's a strike anyway because she didn't pull it back. So she did try to bunt her first time up. It was perfectly fielded by Rodriguez, who flipped to Cintron for that out. It was back in the 3rd inning. Looks like Castracuco would like to try that strategy again. Here's the 0-1. Takes a strike. That should take the bunt off. If you're new to the game, a bunt that goes foul with 2 strikes is a strikeout. That's a strikeout too. That's 12 for Dunn. So here's Samantha Ingram, number 9 hitter, and a 1-time strikeout victim. This is her 2nd time to the plate. Ball 1. Ball 2. There's one of 2 things that can change the course of this game, and that's going to be bases on balls and errors. Count 2-1 on Ingram. Fastball fired in for another strike, and it's 0-2. Sorry, 2-2. I think I said 0-2. Yeah. Swing and a miss. Lucky number 13. I mean unlucky. Unlucky for Tuckahoe, that's for sure. So back to the top of the order for Juliana Romeo, who has struck out twice, both times on 2-2 pitches, interestingly enough. Bases empty, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Top half of the 6th inning, this game has flown by, and if you wonder why, it's because there haven't been that many people on base. 4 base runners between the 2 teams. Half swing, that is a strike. And it's 0-2 on Romeo. Just fouled off. Everyone in the stands wondering what that sound was. Don't hear a lot of bat hitting ball today. So it'll be another 0-2 from Dunn. Called strike 3. Dunn with 14 Ks struck out the side for the 2nd straight inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th, scoreless at Rhinebeck High School. Bottom of the 6th, top of the order for Rhinebeck, Olivia Dunn, who struck out twice. That's in addition to the 14 she has in the circle. She'd love to get on base and help her cause out. First pitch is a strike from Cassie McGrath. Ball 1. 1-1. Popped up on the infield. Who's calling for it? It's the shortstop, Rocco, who puts it away for out number 1. And that's not easy. The sun sets more or less directly behind home plate, so when you're looking for a fly ball, you got the sun to fight with. It's pretty tough out there. So 1 out for Mary Cintron. She shows bunt, gets it down. It is a foul ball. Nice job by the third baseman O'Toole to let that one spin foul. That's what you need. You need base runners. It's hard to score runs without base runners, especially when you're not hitting at all. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and it's 1-1. You could hit a home run, but take those odds to Vegas. That's not happening. 1-1 pitch. Bunted fair. McGrath fields. Throw to first. 2 out. So here's Sam Yanuzzi, who did try to bunt her last time up. With 2 outs, she might just be swinging away. 0 for 2. Strikeout and ground out on a bunt. Strike. Oh, 1 from McGrath. Yanuzzi hits it well to left. Going back, Cirabella, off the glove. Yanuzzi's on second with 2 outs on the E7. I was saying earlier this inning about how that sun is not easy. It's high in the sky, it's right behind home plate, it's setting, it's right in your eyes, and it's not easy. Coach John McGrath calls everyone in on the infield. Just wants to tell them what to do in the situation, depending on where the ball's hit. Try to cut down Yanuzzi if needed. The batter will be Alicia Rodriguez. And tough break for Cirabella too, coming in off the bench, playing left field today, and that sun right in the eyes. It dips behind clouds at some points today, but it was shining bright when that fly ball was hit. One of the hardest pieces of contact we've seen all day. So here's a cleanup hitter for Rhinebeck, Alicia Rodriguez. Runner on second, 2 out, and the game's scoreless in the 6th. Rodriguez is 0 for 2. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Runner stealing third. Out. It's a bunt and run. Spadafino didn't like the call. They're not going to change it. And that'll do it. We're through 6. Scoreless on LMC TV. 7th inning coming up. 2, 3, 4 in the Tuckahoe lineup. Top of the 7th. Scoreless between Tuckahoe and Rhinebeck. And the first pitch is a ball from Olivia Dunn. Now, we don't have the benefit of replay here on the field, but hopefully we had an angle or two to show you of that call at third base on the broadcast. 1-1 to Rocco. Coach Joan Spadafino didn't like the call. Hopefully we had something definitive for you at home. The call on the field is out, and that's not going to change. Ball 2 on Rocco. As the call made sense. The call to send the runner, Yanuzzi, trying to create something out of nothing. A bunt and run with 2 outs. Try to force the action. Swing and a miss. Count 2-2 on Rocco. Even if she misses the bunt could be a catcher distraction. Maybe she throws the ball down the line, you never know. Got to try to force the action when it's late and close like this. 2-2 pitch on the ground, pass done, Synctron fields, and that's one out. So here's Cassie McGrath. She's made contact both times up. The first time a ground out to second. Then in the fourth, she was the only base runner for Tuckahoe. I reached on an E5 with 2 out in the fourth. This time she hits one behind second, going back Synctron. It falls in. And there goes the no-hitter for Olivia Dunn. It's all right, she has 3. More importantly, it's a runner on first with 1 out in a scoreless game in the 7th. Here's Jess Berger, 0 for 2, grounded out to short to end the 4th. Fouls off the first pitch. So count 0-1 on Berger. Between the two teams, 4 hits today. Is that one low? They try to pick off the runner. She is safe. Four hits today between the two teams. 3 of them have been bloop hits. Only solid hit was the Jackie DeSico single back in the 5th for Rhinebeck. Be a 1-1 from Dunn to Berger. On the ground, up the middle, base hit. This one will go to the gap. McGrath heads to third, Berger into second, and now the Tigers are set up. And that is a solid base hit for Jess Berger. So second and third, 1 out. Alex Cirabella up to the plate. I don't remember her coming up lefty, so she might be slap hitting. Cirabella 0 for 2. First time a runner's been on third, bunted foul. Complete my sentence, first time a runner's been on third for either team in this game. But Dunn has the propensity for the strikeout, which helps. Bunted at and missed. They decide not to throw the ball and risk throwing it away. It's 0-2 on Cirabella. It's a lot easier to get out of the jam with 2 outs than with 1 out. The count 0-2, so that'll take away the bunt as well. 0-2 from Dunn. Low. Count 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third, 1 out of a scoreless game in the top of the 7th. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Number 15 for Dunn. That likely removes the possibility of a bunt for Tuckahoe. At least makes it less likely. Now here's Sarah O'Toole, 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. First real jam either pitcher has been in. Outside, 1-0 to O'Toole. McGrath on third, Berger on second. O'Toole at the plate with 2 outs. The 1-0. Fouled off. The count 1-1. A 1-1. In the dirt. No problem for Yanuzzi. Count 2-1. First base is open. A walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So Dunn can afford to nip at the corners. 2-1. That's a strike, and it's 2-2. Olivia Dunn 1 strike away from working out of the jam. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out, top of the 7th. Scoreless at Rhinebeck High School. The pitch. Ball 3. Here comes a payoff pitch from Dunn. Called strike 3. 16 strikeouts now for Dunn. She works out of trouble. In the 7th, a ground out, a single, a double, and 2 strikeouts to get out of it. We're through 6.5 scoreless at Rhinebeck High School. Stick around, we'll be right back on LMC TV. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 in the Rhinebeck order in the bottom of the 7th against Cassie McGrath. Alicia Rodriguez. First pitch is fouled off, count 0-1. She was at the plate when Sam Yanuzzi was thrown out trying to steal third. She does get a fresh count, and it's now 0-1 after that foul ball. Oh, 1 pitch. Strike 2. And they do play extra innings, and they will keep going until the game gets called for darkness if no one can score a run. Here's the 0-2. Outside, 1-2. One, 2. 2-2 on Rodriguez. Called strike 3 off speed. That makes 12 now for McGrath, who recorded the first 9 outs on strikeouts, but she's been giving up a little more contact since then. Foul behind the plate, off the glove of Berger. So Garcia gets a second life there. You do score an E2 on that play on Berger, allowing the at-bat to continue. That was a catchable ball. She had it in the pocket of the glove. 0-1. 1-1 if you're scoring, or probably not scoring at home, but if you're wondering why that error matters, well, if Garcia were to get on base and score a run, that run would be unearned because she should have been out. 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Two 2-1 from McGrath. Fouled off, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Outside, count goes full. Here's a 3-2. In the air to left. Will it stay fair? No. Just a few inches foul down the line. A nice cut by Garcia. That close to an extra base hit. Was not foul by much, but it was foul. Now that was the hardest piece of contact we've seen all day. Another 3-2 from McGrath. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 strikeouts for Rhinebeck here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Alana Proudian. Proudian 1 for 2. Bloop single down the right field line way back in the second inning. She takes a strike. And this umpire is not incredibly demonstrative with his calls. Have to look for the hand signal. 0-1. 0-2 on Proudian. We might be here all night. 0-2 from McGrath. Called strike 3. Well, we've played 7, and it doesn't matter. We're still scoreless. Let's play another one. Top of the 8th coming up next. 7, 8, and 9 due up for Tuckahoe. Top of the 8th. Bunted, and it gets through. Dunfields throws to first, Cintron over to cover. It's the rare 1-4. Good idea from Corrado. So she bunted it, kind of lined the bunt. And it was to Rodriguez's right. She wasn't able to stab at it quickly enough, and it rolled through, but Dunn alertly backing up that play. And Cintron alertly covering first base for the force out. First pitch low for a ball to Castracuco. She's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss. Dunn with 16 strikeouts through 7 innings. 2 hits allowed, both in the 7th. The 1-1. Shows bunt, pulls it back, it's a strike. So the count 1-2 on the Tigers' first baseman, Castracuco. The 1-2. Missed up and away, 2-2. Two pitch. Another strikeout for Dunn. That's 17. Somebody call Kerry Wood. I don't know, that 20 strikeout record is in peril. Here's Samantha Ingram, 9-hitter. Base is empty, 2 out, and that's ball 1. Looking ahead to the bottom of the inning, Rhinebeck will have the bottom of their lineup due up. One fouled off by Ingram, so the count 1-1. Coach John McGrath wants to have a quick chat with Samantha Ingram. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again. Count 1-2 on Ingram. 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts so far. Three Tuckahoe Tigers have hat-tricked with 3 strikeouts in the game. Could it be 4? Not on that pitch, fouled off. Romeo, Cirabella, and O'Toole have all struck out 3 times against Dunn. Everyone has struck out at least once against Dunn. Here's the 1-2. Chopped in front of the plate, that's a fair ball. Yanuzzi fields, throw to first, safe. The throw took Rodriguez off the bag. I'm gonna score E2, that could be an infield single. Again, don't trust me. But that throw from Yanuzzi, Rodriguez had to jump for it. And then Ingram, her foot hit the bag before Rodriguez came down from the jump. So here's Juliana Romeo. She fouls off the first pitch for a strike. We'll see if Tuckahoe tries to start the runner. 2 outs. Runner on first in a scoreless game in extra innings. The 0-1. Grounded foul, actually hit the first base coach's leg. Nice kick save. So 0-2 on Romeo, who has already gone down on strikes thrice. Here's the 0-2.
Yeah.
Did she go? Yes, that's strike 3. Yes, a little confusion on the field. It was strike 3. 18 Ks, so call Ron Giggery up. Through 7.5 scoreless at Rhinebeck High School. See if the Panthers can walk it off next. Jackie DeSico up to the plate. She'll be followed by Nicole Iannuzzi and Rosella Salanitro. She lined a single between third and short back in the 5th. First pitch, a swing and a miss here. That was the last hit by Rhinebeck. The last base runner was Sam Iannuzzi in the 6th. She reached on a 2-base error in E7. This one chopped, same spot. Another hit for Jackie DeSico. And maybe the Panthers could get something going here to end the game. Nicole Iannuzzi to the plate. She has struck out twice. And the question is, if and when do you steal? If and when do you bunt? I would not advise a hit and run against McGrath. First pitch, bunt. It's down, it's foul. So that's just a rolling strike 1. Count 0-1 on Iannuzzi. Pitch, bunt. This one gets down fair. DeSico will move up to second. She's headed for third. No one's covering, and she's on third with 1 out. So you give Iannuzzi credit for a sacrifice bunt. DeSico's pumped up. John McGrath needs to talk to his infield here. Runner on third, 1 out. A whole lot of things can get DeSico in. Could be a bunt, could do a suicide squeeze, a safety squeeze. I'd say a sac fly, but there's only been a couple of fly balls in this entire game. The Spetafinos will meet with Salanitro to figure out what they want to do at the plate. A whole lot of strategizing going on for both teams on the infield right now. To recap, DeSico led off with a single between third and short. Iannuzzi bunted down the first baseline. She was thrown out, but DeSico alertly, or maybe Spetafino noticed, either way, that nobody was covering third base, so she ran for third and got it standing up. Now here's Rosella Salanitro. Runner on third, 1 out. Rhinebeck trying to walk it off. The infielders are way in, expecting a bunt. Salanitro hasn't shown it yet. First pitch, swing and a miss. Now the question is, will she bunt here? Was there a swing just to try to get the infielders to play back? 0-1 on Salanitro. Pitch from McGrath. Chased it high, 0-2. Olivia Dunn is on deck. She's one of Rhinebeck's best offensive threats. Frank Spetafino spitting out his catchphrase, nothing above Rhinebeck. Salanitro chased twice. Here's the 0-2. This time she lets it go, ball 1. The 1-2. Just missed, 2-2. We're in the bottom of the 8th. They play 7. That's because they're scoreless. We're in extra innings here at Rhinebeck. Jackie DeSico on third base. Salinitro at the plate with a 2-2 count and 1 out. Fouled off. She'll stay alive and see another. So we'll do it again. 2-2 pitch to Salinitro. Chased it high, but fouled it off. Two-two. Yeah! Up the middle, caught! And they're gonna double her up at third. Wow! It's a double play. Salinitro lined it to short. And DeSico is going on contact. We're through 8, scoreless. Top of the 9th, coming up next. What a game here at Rhinebeck High School. It'll be 2, 3, and 4. 2 up in the 9th. My goodness, Rhinebeck was that close to walking off. That's ball 1, and now Dunn will have to work to McGrath and Berger again, who got back-to-back hits off of Dunn in the 7th. 1-0 on Rocco. 2-0. Rocco 0 for 3, but she's grounded out twice. She's made some contact off Dunn. This one popped up behind the plate. Yanuzzi can't get there. It's behind the fence.
Come on, girl.
And it's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike on the Tigers shortstop. Grounds 1 foul. That's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Rocco. Nobody out, bases empty here in the top of the 9th. The second extra inning here today. 2-2 pitch from Dunn.
Yeah.
Just missed low, 3-2. Be a payoff pitch from Dunn.
Yeah.
Ball 4. That is the first walk surrendered by either pitcher today. And now here's Cassie McGrath, the reigning Lohud Player of the Week, for her exploits in the circle and at the plate. She's 1 for 3, ground out, reached on an error, and a single to shallow center. Runner on first, nobody out for Tuckahoe. Dunn's ready, McGrath is ready. First pitch, fouled off. Dunn gave her best fastball, and Cassie McGrath was able to touch it. They bring a new ball into play. That one might have hit the fence, got scuffed up. Something, they didn't like it. Count 0-1 on McGrath. Fouled off again, and it's 0-2. Well, we haven't seen a ton of change-ups, off-speed stuff from Dunn today, as they need another ball put into play. But if Dunn has anything up her sleeve, this will be a great time to break it out. As it looks like that ball has been retrieved. We can get back to playing extra inning softball. Will be an 0-2 from Dunn to McGrath. Be a big out if she could get it. The pitch. Fouled off. So the count remains 0-2 on McGrath, and have to get that ball back in play again. They're running low on game balls here. Rocco on first, nobody out. 0-2 count on McGrath. Pitch from Dunn. On the ground, foul. So McGrath has fouled off 4 straight pitches from Dunn. It'll be another 0-2. Fouled off again. Like I said before, if there's anything off speed she can go to. I don't think that fastball is going to get it done against McGrath. Be another 0-2, the 5th pitch. Fouled off again. That did hit McGrath in the batter's box, so that is a foul ball. Count remains 0-2 on McGrath. All fastballs, all fouled off. McGrath will take a second to collect herself at the plate. Another 0-2 pitch. This one hit to left field. That will get down for a hit. Rocco on her way to third. She is gunned out. Wow. So McGrath doubles. She's on second. But Katie Frioli came up throwing, threw an absolute rocket right into the glove of Proudian, who was standing right in the base path and immediately tagged Rocco. So McGrath on second, 1 out. The first pitch is a ball to Jess Berger. Walking Berger would not be a terrible idea. She's 1 for 3, doubled her last time up. The 1-0. Fastball strike. One pitch. Fouled off, and it's 1-2 on the Tiger catcher. This game feels like not quite a year ago, we did a baseball game, Mamaroneck and Arlington, in a Section 1 Class AA semifinal. That one was scoreless into the 13th inning. Arlington scored 1, Mamaroneck scored 2. And of course, Mamaroneck went on to win a state championship. 1-2 is skipped, it gets by Yanuzzi, and McGrath moves up to third. I'm going pass ball, I'm not the expert. It was a low pitch, could have been a wild pitch. Regardless, runner on third now with 1 out. 2-2 count on Berger. Strikeouts are Dunn's friend. Here comes the 2-2. Lined, base hit. We've got a run in this game. McGrath scores. It's an RBI single for Berger. And finally, we have a run. It's 1-0 Tuckahoe. So here's Cirabella. 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts. Bunts foul. So 0-1 on Cirabella. Oh, 1. Bunted foul once again. It's 0-2 on Cirabella. Oh, 2, 1 out, 1 run in, runner on first. Bunted, it's a fair ball. Yanuzzi field, throw to first in time. And a good job by Frioli to come over and cover third. Prevented Berger from advancing further. It's a sacrifice for Cirabella. Gutsy call with 2 outs, with 2 strikes, excuse me. Because if it went foul, it would have been an out. So here's Sarah O'Toole, also 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts. Dunn in the circle, trying to hold it to just 1. On the ground, stopped by Rodriguez. She picks it up and steps on first. That's the inning. Unassisted putout. Tuckahoe scores 1. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Panthers need a rally. Last chance for Rhinebeck. They trail 1-0 in the bottom of the 9th. Olivia Dunn leads off against Cassie McGrath. Off-speed pitch, ball 1. If there's one thing Rhinebeck can hope for, it clearly looked like Dunn might have started to feel some fatigue in the 9th. Well, maybe McGrath will too. And it's 2-0 on Dunn. Now, the top of the inning, Dunn walked the leadoff hitter, and that set off a chain of events. You know, that's not what McGrath wants to do. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Healthy cut by Dunn. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 on Olivia Dunn. There has been 1 walk in this game. It was by Dunn in the circle in the top of this inning. That's a strike and the count goes full. The payoff pitch from Cassie McGrath. And here it comes, the 3-2. Fouled off, we'll do it again.
Come on, Olivia.
Another 3-2 from McGrath. Popped up, shallow center. This is in no man's land, it drops. Dunn headed to second. Olivia Dunn with a perfectly placed bloop into no man's land. Alertly saw everyone out in center field and said, I'm taking second. It's a leadoff double. And now Rhinebeck is set up again. Mary Cintron to the plate. Dunn on second, nobody out. And if they're not bunting here, I don't know when they will. Bunt, it's down fair. Dunn makes it to third, excuse me. Cintron is put out. And Rhinebeck is right where they want to be. Give Cintron a sacrifice. Now here's Sam Yanuzzi, the number 3 hitter for Rhinebeck. A base hit would tie the game. A ground out could tie the game. A bunt could tie the game. A fly ball could tie the game. You get my point. There's a lot of ways to tie the game. Yanuzzi's 0 for 3, reached on an error on a fly ball to left back in the 6th. Panthers have a runner on third and 1 out. Pitch from McGrath. Low ball 1. 1-0 on Yanuzzi. That's a strike. On every pitch, Dunn is taking a couple steps towards home in case the ball gets by Berger. Count 1-1 on Yanuzzi. The pitch. Popped up in foul ground. Foul ball. So it's 1-2 on Yanuzzi. There's one out. It's a lot easier to get that runner in with one out than it is with two outs. Here comes a 1-2 to Yanuzzi. On the ground, base hit! Dunn scores, we're tied! How about that? Olivia Dunn with a bloop double to center, the bunt over to third, and the rope single by Yanuzzi. Now the Panthers are thinking win. Here's Alicia Rodriguez. She lines one to short. It gets through. Everybody safe. Absolute rocket got through the wickets of Rocco. Just no time to react.
Everybody hit!
That's 7 hits now for Rhineck. Here's Alexa Garcia. She is 1 for 3. Had a bloop right behind short. Way back in the second inning. This one in the air to right. Ingram makes the catch, runner tags, and Yanuzzi's on third with 2 outs. So that'll bring up Alana Proudian. If she gets a hit, Panthers celebrate. And if she doesn't, 10th inning. Proudian 1 for 3. A bloop single to right. Back in the second. This one popped up in foul ground. Looks like it's running out of play, and it is behind the fence. That's strike 1. Panthers getting much better swings in the later innings off McGrath. Count 0-1 on Proudian. That's in the dirt. Runner takes off for second, no throw. And score that defensive indifference. Her run means nothing. Just takes away a force at second. Inside, ball 2. 2-1 on Proudian. McGrath trying to get this one to the 10th. Proudian trying to end it here. The pitch. In the air to center field. Underneath it, and making the catch is Romeo to end the inning. We're not done. Let's play 10. Top of the 10th coming up next. LMC TV. Well, a couple things to explain. First of all, Sarah O'Toole is on second to lead off the inning. When you get to the 10th inning, they play the modified, I believe, the Olympic softball rule, where every inning starts with a runner on second. So O'Toole made the last out, so she is that runner. Dylan Corrado to the plate. Top half of the 10th. The bunt gets foul. That's strike 1. I'm thankful because my score sheet only has 10 innings on it. I don't feel like flipping it over and writing everyone's names again. Oh, 1 to Corrado. Missed the bunt completely. That's strike 2. 0-2 to Corrado, Tigers 7-hitter, excuse me. She struck out twice today. She struck out 3 times today. That's 19 Ks for Olivia Dunn. Denise Castracuco, she struck out twice. She's 0 for 3. Bunt foul. So that's strike 1. Oh, 1 bunt popped up. Dunn puts it away for out number 2.
Heads up infield.
So here's Samantha Ingram. 0 for 3, reached on an E2 in the 8th inning. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Swing and a miss. Count 0-2 on Ingram. I don't know if Dunn's keeping count, but if she can put down Ingram on strikes, that would be number 20. Oh, 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 20 strikeouts for Dunn. The Panthers will try to end it next. Well, this is a good situation for Rhinebeck. They've got Proudian, who made the last out of the 9th, on second base with the modified extra inning rule after 10. DeSico with a big swing and a miss. DeSico is 2 for 3, 2 rope singles between third and short. She could be just what the doctor ordered for Rhinebeck. Oh, 1. 1-1 on DeSico. Did that hit her? Or did it just get away? Proudian's gone to third, so that must have just been the catcher's glove that it hit. That's a pass ball. Now Proudian on third with none out. DeSico with the plate. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss. You count 2-2 on DeSico. Infielders are in, outfielders are in.
Come on, baby, right here.
Anything they can do to cut off Proudian. The 2-2. In the air, deep right center, that will end it. Jackie DeSico with a walk-off. And she's going all the way around the bases, doesn't need to. And the Panthers win it 2-1. How about that? Trailing 1-0. Heading to the bottom of the 9th, they piece a run together, and then they take advantage of the modified extra inning rule. They get the runner in from second, and that's the ball game. What a game. Final in 10 innings, Rhinebeck 2, Tuckahoe 1. Post-game show coming up next on LMC TV. Back in the post-game show with the Panthers' Olivia Dunn. Olivia, 20 strikeouts in the circle today. I don't know if you were keeping count, but it looked like in that 9th inning it maybe started to get away from you a little bit. How did you feel out there when that run was scoring for Tuckahoe?
Well, I know we're a good team. We'll come back from it. And there was just a ton of energy. And I felt like when the run scored, it was a little nerve-wracking, but we came back and it was good.
And you were a big part of that comeback, leading off the inning with that bloop double. How did it feel to be able to not just help your team, but help yourself to get the win today?
It felt so exciting. There was just so much energy. Everyone was so excited. It really feels great.
And what can a win like this, very exciting 10-inning ball game, do for this team moving forward for your confidence?
Well, I mean, we're a new team, but it's an enormous confidence booster, and it definitely brings us a lot closer. So I think you guys will definitely see that in the future.
Back on the post-game show now, joined by Panthers coach Joan Spedesfino. Coach, I've got to ask you, can I come to your house and look at the picture tree?
Yeah, you can come anytime you want. You're always welcome. Yes, we have a
They must grow on trees, right?
They do. But they start off in our clinic and then they come up through. And they work very hard. I have to tell you, Olivia works extremely hard, so they all have.
Now, Olivia gives up that run in the 9th inning, and then you guys come back to tie it. How crazy is that swing of emotions in a matter of 10 minutes?
Oh, and when the girls, when we came in, I said to them, look, you don't get down, let's go. We can, you can do this. You have to always have confidence. And that was, whenever one of our words that we say in the, when we break for, that was one of our words. So I've been stressing that to them. So it was great.
In the 10th inning, Olivia goes out and puts them right down, and then you guys are able to take advantage of that 10th inning modified extra inning rule. Have you ever been in a game that got to that point, 10 innings?
Oh, we've been in games that have gotten to 12. But, and the other thing is I know everyone was expecting, a bunt, but, Jackie, we had faith in Jackie, and she did a great, amazing job.
Back one more time to wrap up. Just an incredible game here at Rhinebeck High School. The Panthers winning 2-1 in 10 innings over Tuckahoe. So much to talk about. Olivia Dunn with 20 Ks in 10 innings. That's an average of 2 per inning if you don't know how to do math. Jackie DeSico coming up with the walk-off single. She ran all the way around the bases. I think that still gets scored a single in the end, though, to drive in Alana Proudian with the modified extra inning rule. You start the inning with the runner on second, starting with the 10th inning. So that's how the Panthers were able to win this game 2-1. They go down in the 9th inning. A couple of hits strung together by Tuckahoe off Olivia Dunn. And then Dunn comes right back in the bottom of the inning at the plate, bloops in the double, gets bunted to third, and then Sam Yanuzzi drives her in with the single. And that's what got them to the 10th. So just watch this game again. There was so many. Just an incredible game. Incredible game. I'm almost at a loss for words trying to sum this one up, but what a game by the Rhinebeck Panthers, especially hanging in there late in extra innings, going down and then ending up on top with the 2-1 final. The CEO of LMC TV is Eric Lewis. The COO, is Matt Sullivan. The community sports producer is me, Rob Moretti. And the camera crew today through all 10 innings of softball, Sean Kelly, BJ Persampiri, and Jack Wells. One more time, I'm Rob Moretti saying thanks for sticking with us through all 10 innings, and stay tuned for Rhinebeck Baseball as they take on Hastings next on LMC Varsity Sports.